Good Morning Maryland at 9.
It's Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Pringle.
And I'm Jamie Costello. We've got a great show. I love this book. Jack Garson's in here. How to Build a Business and Sell It for Millions. You don't think now's the time, but it is the time.
Absolutely, and I think you'd probably be surprised how it can be done.
Somebody came up with an idea like Cat TV. A client wanted to put dials and knobs on an aquarium so cats could watch fish on TV all day long. That didn't get off the ground.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to tell you how to get off the ground here. Jack's got a great book. I'm anxious to talk to him.
All right, all week long we've been talking about sleeping, lack thereof. Homepage at abc2news.com. Jamie.
All right, Megan, how to build a business and sell it for millions. Now's the time to do it. Jack Garson joins us. How are you, Jack?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Even without pictures, I can read this. And
That's right.
You can skim over and find out, oh, this concerns me. Now's the time. You say now's the time.
It's the time. That's the time. There's not a lot of competition. It's tough to start a business today, but you're not going to be up against a lot of competition. And if you want the ability to sell your business, 3 to 5 years from now, people are going to be paying a ton of money to buy businesses. That's really what you're shooting for. You're starting up, and the money's going to be coming in 3 to 5 years.
So you're not looking to run the business. You're looking to build the business and then to sell it.
The first 20 chapters in the book are all about building it. You could stop right there and just have the best business in the world, but you're going to get a fortune if you go to sell it. The second 20 chapters are all about that, and we're going to reach a period. This thing goes in cycles, and we'll reach a period in 3 to 5 years where people will be spending a lot of money to buy businesses.
Is this almost like flipping a house?
It is like flipping a house, but a lot more complicated.
Yeah. Why do businesses fail? I know you've been in the boardroom. You've said, and you ran your own business, still do.
Still do.
What do you see in there? I mean,
there's so many reasons they fail, but there's 4 key things you want to make sure you do. You want to have consistent profitability. You want to have a competitive edge. You want to have sustainability, and you want to have scalability. There's a bunch of other factors, but those are the top 4 for success.
What are those that make success? The bosses that you have come across, what have you learned from them?
Well, I've learned that some really have their act together, and some don't, and some shoot themselves in the foot, and they're their own worst enemy. Got one guy, construction company, couldn't control his temper. He strangled 4 of his employees.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's not good. That'll hurt morale, in fact. And then to make up for it, one day he gave all of his underage employees 6-packs of beer, helped them load it in their cars before they headed off Friday afternoon.
He's out of business.
That's not good thinking. He's out of business. He lost his company.
If I'm sitting at home, I'm sitting in a cubicle right now, what do I do? What do I do? I mean, I got an idea. What do I do with the idea? Here it is on paper. What do I do?
First thing you do is buy the book, because it has a roadmap to everything. And then, do you have a profitable business idea? If you do, create a business plan. Show it to some tough people who aren't going to just give you an attaboy and say that's a good job. Show it to your banker, show it to your teacher, show it to your mentor, and get the tough criticism to see if you can really do it. Now, you're going to need money too. When I talk about sustainability, one of the biggest things, that's hard. Okay? Save, that's one of the best things. And if you just don't have the money, there are 2 what I call savvy substitutes. One is you start with existing clients. Let's say you're working at an architectural firm and you want to start your own. Well, there might be 1 or 2 clients that say, listen, if you give me a really good break on the rate, I'll guarantee you business for a year or 2.
There you go.
The other thing is start small. Too many people start with the whole big shebang. They start this enormous restaurant that costs a fortune. You got to serve 200 meals a day in order to succeed. Start with a little deli. Start small and build up from there.
That's good, man. That's good. But the environment's right for it right now.
It's always a good time to start a good business. If you have a good idea, they'll beat their door. They'll beat their way to your door.
All right, craziest business idea you've ever heard?
Well, you mentioned earlier Cat TV.
Because Megan kind of liked that idea.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to pull one out of storage for her.
I love it.
Cat TV was a bad one. Serving coffee by the highway, that one wasn't so good. We were a little afraid people might get run over, serving coffee by the highway. Yeah. And every single construction company and restaurant I've seen start up without enough money. Those are all bad ideas.
That's bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, go everywhere you can go, you can get this book, right?
Everywhere.
I love it. Make $1 million for us. All right.
Thank you.
How to build a business and then sell it for millions. Jack, thanks for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure.
Enjoyed it. All right, Megan and the cat idea.
I'm going somewhere with that. All right, thanks, Jamie. Well, the Final Four, it's down to Final 3 now. Coming up, Dancing with the Stars.